How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Sanity here. So, if you've been paying attention to anything going on recently, you have probably already caught wind of this entire situation that's been going on for the past couple days, and I thought I might as well make my own kind of video giving my own 2 cents about the entire situation, even though my own opinion probably isn't too different from that many others, but whatever, I'll still just throw it out there because why the hell not? I feel like doing so, and, well, no one is really going to stop me. For those of you who probably don't know what's been going on, allow me to quickly catch you up to speed. A big gaming YouTuber by the name of the Completionist has been running this kind of charity organization called the Open Hand Foundation for the past 10 or so years. And of course, they've been kind of running these yearly events called Indieland or something along those lines, in which all of the money that is donated during that entire event goes into the Open Hand Foundation, and of course, the Open Hand Foundation plans to donate, or at least states that they will donate all the money that they receive to, well, different, Alzheimer's and dementia research, organizations and charities and whatnot.
We're raising money for dementia research in honor of my late mom, trying to help folks who've been impacted by dementia, working with organizations like USF, FTD Association of America, Alzheimer's Association of America, and so many more.
And of course, every single indie land, it is mentioned by, Gerard, as well as whoever is, in that entire, event, that the money is being, sent to Open Hand, and Open Hand is donating all the money towards all these different organizations, conducting research into Alzheimer's and dementia. Overall, it sounds like a pretty noble cause. However, two individuals, Mutahar from Some Ordinary Gamers and Carl Jobst, ended up, kind of looking a little bit deeper into the Open Hand Foundation and ended up finding some very, I guess, alarming information. Because, since they are, a public charity and whatnot, you can look up their records and whatnot and kind of figure out where, the money is actually going. And, well, what they discovered is that, well, barely any of the money was really going anywhere, and the money that was spent was mainly going towards just keeping the Open Hand Foundation just functioning and active.
Because Open Hand is a non-profit, their tax filings are publicly available. Since 2014, their yearly filings have all shown the same behavior. For example, in 2022, they received $117,000 in contributions. They paid $11,000 in expenses, leaving them with $106,000 in excess revenue. This cash was then added to their existing stockpile of cash, which now totals $655,000. Every year since 2014, it's been the same. Money is received, some expenses are deducted, and the cash is just left in their account.
And that's about it. The rest of the money is just kind of sitting in limbo in the bank account of this organization, not really doing much of anything at all for the past 10 years. All of the money that they've accumulated for every single one of these Indie Land events is still sitting there to this day. And of course, after discovering this, the two ended up getting into a call with, the Completionist and asked him a few questions. His overall answers were didn't exactly make him look that good. Overall, a lot of his, answers mainly revolved around, mainly revolved around just, trying to, make his image look better rather than, just, really trying to give any genuine answers or anything like that. Pretty much the overall, pretty much the only good answer that he really gave to anything was pretty much just, him stating that, the reason for the money still just kind of sitting there is, because, well, he's just trying to, wait to find, some other, organization or some other charity to donate the money to for whatever reason, even though none of that really even makes any kind of sense whatsoever. Overall, his answers just kind of make no sense. Obviously, I'll leave a link to both Carl's video and Muda's video down in the description below, so that way you guys can get, a lot more of an in-depth, look into this entire situation. I'm mainly just kind of giving the brief overview as to what's been going on and what's been discovered, and overall, it is honestly just... It doesn't really look that good. Sure, it definitely could be infinitely worse. It definitely could be worse. It could have been discovered that this money was going somewhere. However, the money, wasn't exactly going towards anything charitable and was just going towards personal gain. Like, you know, it could have been infinitely worse. However, it's still charitable fraud. It is still fraud, you know, just in general. Like, the fact that they have been stating that the money that is being donated is going towards these other, like, organizations and these other charities, and yet this entire time it's just been sitting in fucking purgatory, is obviously just a flat-out, just complete fucking lie. And the fact that, well, when Gerard was even confronted with this, he was more concerned about just trying to make his image look better before, like, anything ended up going too public or anything along those lines, which, honestly, like, it doesn't really matter at this point. Like, in all honesty, he should have just been donating the money to begin with. He should have just been following through regardless of how much money he was being given. Like, if you are going to be openly stating that the money is actively going into the hands of these research groups and these research foundations, then you should be giving the money to those very foundations instead of just holding on to it and keeping it in limbo for 10 years. Like, it doesn't make you look good regardless of however you decide to look at it. It is still just not... It's still just not good. It is not a good thing to know that... well, a lot of people's money just ended up really going to absolutely fuck all at the end of the day. And the fact that this entire foundation, the Open Hand Foundation, was made in memory of Gerard's mother, who passed away due to, you know, like, dementia or Alzheimer's, or, you know, whichever one of those two. I think they pretty much go in hand. I might be wrong on that one, but you get the point. The fact that this was made in memory of Gerard's mother is just... God, it honestly hurts knowing that. Like, I really just don't know what else to say other than just... fuck. Just overall not really that good at all, and it's kind of sickening at the end of the day. But, yeah. What did we learn today, everybody? Well, we've learned that, well, don't donate to the Open Hand Foundation, I guess, because I guess they'll just hold on to the money indefinitely and do absolutely nothing with it until, I guess, authorities get involved. I have no fucking idea. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. That's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. Also, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, and go ahead and join the Discord server down below, because that's a thing. I almost forgot to fucking mention that one. And, yeah, anyways, guys, this has been Sandy. Have yourselves a nice day.